ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी। विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधितमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
अल्पाक्षरं संदिग्धं
सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः
अयुन् ऋलक् ओङ् ऐ औच् हयवरट् लन् ञमङणनम् जभै घढधश् जबगडदश् खपछठथ छटतौ कपै शशसर् हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि अकुग विसर्जनीयानां कंठः
अकुह
अकुह
विसर्जनीयानां
विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
कण्ठः
इचुयशानां तालो
इचुयशानां
इचुयशानां
तालु
तालु
ऋटुरशानां मूर्धा
ऋतुरशानां
ऋटुरशानां
मूर्धा
मूर्धा
ऋतुलसानां दन्ताः
लिटुलसानां
ऋतुलसानां
दन्ताः
दन्ताः
उपपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
उपपद्मानीयानां ओष्ठौ
पद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
न्यामाङ्गनानां नासिका च
न्यमाङ्गनानां
न्यामाननानां नासिका च
नासिका च
एदैतोः कण्ठतालु
एदैतोः
एदैतोः कण्ठतालु
कण्ठतालु
ओदौतोः कण्ठ ओष्ठम्
ओदौतोः
ओदौतोः
कण्ठ
कण्ठ
ओष्ठम्
ओष्ठम्
वकारस्य दन्त ओष्ठम्
वकारस्य
वकारस्य
दन्त
दन्त
ओष्ठम्
ओष्ठम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
जिह्वामूल्यम्
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
नासिकानुस्वारस्य
रामो राजमनिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे
रामो राजमणि
राजमणि
सदा
सदा
विजयते
विजयते
रामं
रामं
रमेशं
रमेशं
भजे
भजे
रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमूः रामाय तस्मै नमः
रामेण विहता
रामेणाभिहता
निशाचरचमूः
निशाचरचमूः रामाय तस्मै नमः
नमः
रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामान्नास्ति
रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं
परतरं
रामस्य
रामस्य
दासोऽस्म्यहम्
दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर
रामे
रामे
चित्तलयः
चित्तलयः
सदा
सदा
भवतु मे
ओ राम मामुद्धर
मामुद्धर
श्रीरामः शरणं समस्तजगतां रामं विना का गति
श्रीराम
श्रीराम
शरणं
शरणं समस्तजगतां
समस्तजगतां
रामं
रामं
विना
विना
का
का
गतिः
गतिः
रामेण प्रतिहन्यते कलिमलं रामाय कार्यं नमः
रामेण
रामेण
प्रतिहन्यते
प्रतिहन्यते कलिमलं
कलिमलं
रामाय
रामाय
कार्यं
कार्यं
नमः
नमः
रामात्रस्यति कालभीमभुजगो रामस्य सर्वं वशे
रामात् प्रस्यति कालभीमभुजगो रामस्य
अस्य
सर्वं
सर्वं
वशे
वशे
रामे भक्तिरखण्डिता भवतु मे रामत्वमेवाश्रयः
रामे
रामे भक्तिरखण्डिता
भक्तिरखण्डिता
भवतु
भवतु
मे
मे
राम त्वमेवाश्रयः
रामत्वमेवाश्रयः
रामो मे भिगितं करोतु सततं रामं भजे सादरम्
रामो मे
रामो मे
भिहितं
विहितं
करोतु
करोतु
सततं
सततं
रामं
रामं
भजे सादरम्
सादरम्
रामेणापहतं समस्तदुरितं रामाय दत्तं धनम्
रामेण
रामेणापहतं
अपहतं
समस्तदुरितं
समस्तदुरितं
रामाय दत्तं
दत्तं
धनम्
धनम्
रामान्मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरभसम् रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामान्मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरभसम्
सर्वसं
रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामे रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया भो राम मां पालय
रामे
रामे
रञ्जतु
रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया
करुणया
ओ राम मां
राम
पालय।
मां पालय।
संहितैकपदे नित्या
संहितैकपदे नित्या
नित्या धातुपसर्गयोः
नित्याधातुपसर्गयोः
नित्याः समासे तु
नित्या समासे
वाक्येषु
सा विवक्षामपेक्षते
सा
विवक्षामपेक्षते।
विवक्षामपेक्षते।
तिप्तस्थी
तिप्तस्थी
सिप्तस्थ
सिप्तस्थ
मिप्वस्मस्
भस्मस्
त आतां च
आतां च
थास् आतां ध्वम् इट् वहि मगिङ्
इत् वहि महि
महिम्.
Since we are starting today after the Navaratri holidays, so we will chant once. After that, we can take some dhatu and do the declensions of all the forms. Titaha anti,
anti
sitaha tha,
सीतः
tha
mi vaha maha,
maha
te gite ante,
ते
te ite ante
se gite dve,
ते
te ite tve
ye vahe mahe,
evahe mahe.
bhavat. Okay, this one. Karoti kurutaha kurvanti,
करोति
Karoti kurutah kurvanti
karoshi kurutaha kurutha,
करोषि
karoshi
कुरुतः
kurutah
कुरुता
kurutha
karomi kurvaha kurmaha,
करोमि
karomi
कुर्वः
kurvah kurmaha
kurute kurvate kurvate,
कुरुते
kurute kurvate
कुर्वते
kurvate
kurushe kurvate kurudve,
कुरुषे
kurushe
कुर्वाते
kurvate kurudve
कुर्वे
kurve kurvahe kurmahe,
कुर्वे
kurve kurvahe kurmahe.
कुर्महे
takaratam an,
सकाराताम्
an
अन्
sakaratam ta,
सकारार्थं
sakaratam
था
ta
am vama,
अं
am
वामा
vama
ta itamanta,
ta itam anta
अन्धा
thaha itam dvam,
ताः
thaha
इथं
itam tvam
it ivahi mahi,
ivahi
वही
mahi
मही
akarota kurutam akurvan,
akarot
अकरोत्
akurutam
अकुरुथम्
akurvan
अकुर्वन्
akaroho akurutam akurutha,
अकरोः
akaroh
अकुरुथम् अकुरुथ
Akaravam akurva akurma.
Akaravam
Akaravam
akurva
akurva
akurma.
akurma.
Akurata akurvata akurvata.
Akuruta
Akuruta
akurvatam
akurvata
ukurvata.
akurvata.
Akurutaha akurvatam akurudvam.
Akurutaha
Akurutaha
akurvatam
akurvata
akurutvam.
akurutvam.
Akurvi akurvahi akurmahi.
Akurvi
Akurvi
akurvahi
akurvahi akurmahi.
akurmahi.
Asti staha santi.
Asti
Asti
taha
taha
santi.
santi.
Asi staha stha.
Asi staha sta.
Astha
Asmi swaha smaha.
asmi
Asmi swaha
swaha
smaha.
maha.
Asitasthamasan.
Asi
Asit
astam
asat
asan.
asam.
Asihi astam astha.
Asihi
Asihi
astam
asam
asta.
asta.
Asam asva asma.
Asam
Asam
aswa
asva
asma.
asma.
Tutavantu.
Tutam
Tutam
antu.
antu.
Tamta.
Tamta
Tamta.
Ani ava ama.
ani
Ani
ava
ava
ama.
ama.
Tamitamantam.
Tam
Tam
itam
itam
antam.
antam.
Swagitam dvam.
Swa itam dva.
Svaitam dvam.
Ayavahe yamahe.
Ai
Ai
avahai
avahai
amahai.
amahai.
Karotu kurutam kurvantu.
Karotu kurutam kurvantu.
Kurvantu.
Kurutam kuruta.
Kuru
Kuru
kurutam
kurutam kuruta.
kuruta.
Karavani karavava karavama.
Karvani
Karavani
karavava
karavava karavama.
karavama.
Kurutam kurvatam kurvatam.
Kurutam
Kurutam
kurvatam
kuruvatam
kurvatam.
kuruvatam.
Kurushva kurvatam kurudvam.
Kurushva
Kurushva
kurvatam
kuruvatam
kurutvam.
kurutvam.
Karavai karavavahe karavamahe.
Karavai
Karavai karavavai
karavavahai
karavamahai.
karavamahai.
Iti tami yuhu.
It itam
Itam
yuhu.
yuhu.
Ihi itam ita.
Ihi
Ihi
itam
itam
ita.
ita.
Iyam iva ima.
Iyam
Iyam
iva
iva
ima.
ima.
Ita iyatam iran.
Ita
Ita
iyatam
iyatam
iran.
iram.
Itaha iyatam idvam.
Iyat
Itaha iyatam
iyatam
idvam.
Iya ivahi imahi.
iya
Iya
ivahi
ivahi imahi.
imahi.
Kuryat kuryatam kuryuhu.
Kuryat
Kuryat
kuryatam
kuryatam
kuryuhu.
kuryuhu.
Kuryaha kuryatam kuryatam.
Kuryaha
Kuryaha
kuryatam
kuryatam
kurvata.
kuryata.
Kuryam kuryava kuryama.
Kuryam
Kuryam
kuryava
kuryava
kuryama.
kuryama.
Kurvita kurviyatam kurviran.
Kurvita
Kurvita
kurviyatam
kurviyatam
kurviran.
kurviram.
Kurvitaha kurviyatam kurvidvam.
Kurvitaha
Kurvitaha kurviyatam
kurviyatam
kurvidvam.
kurvidvam.
Kurviya kurvivahi kurvimahi.
Kurviya
Kurviya
kurvivahi
kurvivahi kurvimahi.
Astustam santu.
Astostham Sandhu
Edhistam stha.
Edhistam Stha
Asani asava asama.
Asani
Asava.
Asama
Syat syatam syuhu.
Syatam
Yatham Syuhu
Syaha syatum syatha.
Syaha
Syaha
Syatam Syata
Yatham
Syam syava syama.
Syam Syava Syama.
So let us just have a quick recap of what we have seen so far. What we have seen, what have we seen so far? Starting from the letters, Varna Vicharaha we did. Under Varna Vicharaha, the classification of the letters, vowels, consonants, subdivisions, etc. All those things leave it because we know. And with regard to grammar, Pratyahara Sutrani, that is Shiva Sutrani, Nageshwara Sutrani, otherwise called. That is important, right? Nageshwara Sutrani. Why they are important? The sutra forms a basis for the entire Sutra Pata, Ashtadhyayi. Nageshwara Sutras helps in grouping the letters. And that grouping of letters helps in what? Helps in Alpaksharam. It is using a minimum number of letters, you cover a lot of things. That is one of the conditions of the sutra. Alpaksharam asandigdham. Like when you say achaha, you don't have to say swaraha, right? Swaraha has got more letters. Achaha, simple ach only. Only one vowel is there, achaha ach. Or if you take Venjanani, how many letters are there in the word Venjanani? If you say just hal, covers the entire consonants, right? Similarly, Ushma Varnaha, we can just say shall. Similarly, hard consonants, Kathor Venjanani, just say kar, covers the entire range of letters, right? So that's why this Nakesha Sutrani important. And next is Shiksha Sutrani, the knowledge of the place of pronunciation of the letters important. We have seen Sandhi how it is important. When two vowels combine, the resultant will be the combination of the sound produced from the two places of the two places of the vowels. That is, when two vowels combine, right? Like A plus E. The resultant would be A, and that will be having the place of pronunciation of both the vowels A and E, which A is Kanta and E is Talu. Therefore, Kanta Talu, right? And Shiksha Sutrani lists out the Ucharana Sthanam of all the letters. So this is important, which we saw. Then after that, what is the next topic? Sandhi. Under Sandhi, we have seen many Sandhis, yet to be seen many. Right? What is Sandhi? Sandhi otherwise called technically
Samhita.
Samhita. Samhita is a word which is used by the Panini Maharshi, which means Sandhi. What is Sandhi? The close proximity of letters. Right? Under Sandhi. Why Sandhi is important? The knowledge of Sandhi is important. First of all, is to split the joinings, so that we can identify the individual words. And similarly for joining also we require this knowledge of Sandhi rules. And Sandhi is useful in the sense that is, when two letters having a completely a different place of pronunciation. So when you want to say them as part of the sentence, the words having these two, the words having letters having two different places of pronunciation, two extreme, then the Sandhi helps in making it more easier. So that's why it's in English it is translated as euphonic combination. So therefore Sandhi is important. That Sandhi topic, the first topic in fact we see generally, we have seen, and we have to see more Sandhis we will be seeing later. Next comes the important thing, Dhataha, the knowledge of the Dhatus. Dhatu and their meanings. Dhatus, their original form. So you get to know the original form also. Like, what is a Kriya Padam for seeing?
What?
What is the Kriya Padam for seeing? For seeing.
Pashyati.
See, to see. Pashyati. What is Dhatu then?
Drash.
Dhatu is not
Drish.
Dhatu is
Drish.
not Pashya. This is not correct. Original Dhatu is Drish Dhatu.
Oh.
In fact, it is Drishir Dhatu originally,
Hmm.
where the ear letter is It letter.
It letter.
Therefore, it is Drish. And Drish alone becomes Pashya. Where in Sarvadhatu Kalakara, I mean, when Shit Pratyaya follows, Drish will be replaced by Pashya. Pashyati. Therefore, you get Pashyati. Only in Kartari Prayaha Pashyati, Pashyataha, Pashyanti. In Karmani, it will be Drishyate, Drishyate, Drishyante. You have to take, this is the Dhatu, original Dhatu. Please see. This original Dhatu, okay, let me ask another question. Original Dhatu, where it will be? How to find out the original Dhatus? From the Dhatu
Dhatu
Pata.
Kosha.
Dhatu Kosha.
Dhatu Pata. Dhatu Pata written by Panini Maharishi. And that alone in the form of Dhatu Kosha, it is there, right? What we have, that book. Dhatu Kosha, you can see the first column, right? Original Dhatu. This original Dhatu is, okay, Dhatu Pata, Sutra Pata, all these are called by the name. I have told you the name. Dhatu Pata, Ashtadhyayi, Linganushāsanam, Unadi Sutrani, right? This Pancha Grantaha written by Panini Maharishi, they are called by the name Dhatu Pato, Ganapata also, 5. Dhatu Pata, Ganapata, Ashtadhyayi, that is Sutrapata, Unadi Sutrani, and Linganushāsanam. These 5 Grantha, the text written by Panini Maharishi, is called by the name Upadesha. Remember, Upadesha is called by the name Upadesha. You remember the word Upadesha? We have used. In the class, we have used the word Upadesha. Upadesha means not literally instruction. You can say take instructions also. In fact, it is what is meant by the word Upadesha Grantaha. These are the instructions. Instruction in the form of the text given for learning Vyakaranam, to understand Vyakaranam, to understand the language. Upadeshaha. Understand? Upadeshaha means, Upadesha refer to 5 texts. And now Dhatu Pata is also one of them. Therefore, Dhatu Pata is Upadesha. And this Dhatu, original Dhatu, what we call, it is in the Dhatu Pata, right? This Dhatu is called Aupadeshika Dhatu. What is that?
Aupadeshika dhatu.
Dhatus which are read in the Dhatu Pata is called Aupadeshika Dhatu. Now you know how the word Aupadeshika comes, you can easily follow. Dhatu, from the word Upadesha, the word Aupadeshika comes. See, word Upadesha. Upadesha referring to, I told already, referring to the 5 Grantaha, Pancha Grantaha, Upadeshaha. You can note, if we must have used the word Upadeshaha. Upadeshaha referring to the 5 texts. Panchagrantaha. What are the Panchagrantaha? I am not writing here. If you want, you can note it down. What are the Panchagrantaha? Just now I told.
Dhatu patha.
Okay. Then.
And
Sutra Pata.
Sutra patha.
Then.
Ganapatha.
Ganapatha is nothing but the not numbers. The list of words. The words are listed under particular Gana, the group. So group of words will be there. Group of words. Ganapata. Then Linganushāsanam, to determine the linga of a given word. Right? Linganushāsanam. Then Unadi Sutrani. That is another Sutra Pata. It's different from Ashtadhyayi. Unadi Sutrani. These are 5 granthas. You can note down. Again, I'm saying Sutra Pata, Dhatu Pata, Ganapata, Linganushāsanam, Shasanam, Anushasanam, teaching, and Unadi Sutrani. Right? Unadi. Unadi. Un is a pratyaya. Adi Sutrani. Unadi Sutrani. Unadayaha. Okay. So these 5 texts are referred to by the word Upadesha. Because they are instructed, given by Panini Maharshi. Therefore Upadesha. All the Purva Acharyas, whatever they have said, with regard to we are talking about grammar. With regard to grammar, they are referred to by the word Upadesha. Even the commentary to the Sutra Pata, that is Mahabhashikara. Mahabhashikara means, who is Mahabhashikara? Panini is not Mahabhashikara. He himself
Mahabhashikara is Saṃskṛtaracārya, Adi Shankaracārya.
No. Adi Shankaracārya is Bhashikara only. I said Mahabhashikara. We chant the shloka every class before beginning. We chant the 3 rishis.
Patanjali.
Patanjali, Munitrayam. So, what is that shloka? What is it? Munitrayam. Munitrayam Namaskṛtva. What is that? There Munitrayam, the 3 munis are mentioned. Who are they? Vakyakaram,
Pararuchim,
then
Bhāśyakaram,
Patanjalim. So Bhāśyakara, Patanjali. Panini is Sutrakara. Panini is Sutrakara. Patanjali is Bhāśyakara. And the Bhāśyam what he wrote on the Sutra is called Mahabhāśyam. That is why we refer to Patanjali as Mahabhāśyakara. And there is another person who is that Vararuchi. Is called Vakyakara. Vakyakara or Vrittikara. Vritti has written Vritti. Vritti Vartika. Vartikakara, you can say. Vartikam is annexure to sutras. Add-ons to the sutra, additions to sutra. What Panini Maharshi has not told, or what he has told, that he doesn't accept. He says, therefore, he says something against that, and with some, for that he gives certain rules. It's called Vartika, and that is by, we will see some Vartikas also. In fact, Vartikas are there. That is also like, the sutra only. The rules, like the rules. In Sandhi itself, we will be seeing some Vartika like that. So you can say support to, annexure to Sutra Pata, to simple and for our simple understanding, you can say Anaksha to Sutrapata and written by Vararuchi. Who is that name? What is the name of the person? Vararuchi.
Vararuchi.
Remember the shloka. Vakyakaram Vararuchim, Bhashikaram Patanjalim, Paninim Sutrakaram, Cha Pranataosmi, Munitrayam. These are the three munis. Right? Vararuchi.
Yeah.
Otherwise called Katyayana. Both names are there. Okay. So, therefore, whatever these three munis have said, have written on grammar, they are also called Upadesha. Understand? So, Upadesha means not only Pancha Grantha, that's why Mahabhashyam also is called Upadesha. Vartikam is also called Upadesha. And Sutrapata given by Pani Maharshi is Upadesha. Dhatupada, Upadesha. So whatever is mentioned, whatever given by the three munis, regard to grammar, they are called Upadesha. Now the Dhatu is called Aupadeshika Dhatu, original Dhatu. That is Dhatus which were enumerated in the Dhatupata by the Panini Maharishi is called Aupadeshika Dhatavaha. The word Aupadeshika derived from the Upadesha. U becomes Au, Vriddhi letter, right? What is the Vriddhi of U? Au, right? So Aupadeshika, some pratyas are added, Tadita, this is Tadita Rupam. Tadita we will see later, long way to go. So Aupadeshika Dhatavaha. So Dhatus which are mentioned in the Dhatupata, in the Upadesha. Example, this is what an example I gave. Many examples I can give. Drashir is the Aupadeshika Dhatu. Okay. And that in the application, when we do Latlakara, Latlang, Lotling, Sarvadhatuka Lakara, Drish will be replaced by Pashya. Therefore, by seeing the Kriya Padam, don't tell Pashya, Pashyati, Pashyadhatu. No. That is not a Dhatu. Only for the Latlang, Lotling, that is Sarvadhatuka Lakara, only we have this Pashyati. Whereas everywhere else is Drish only. Drash. We have the form like Drashtum, Drishtva, Tu Pandava, Nikam, Yudam, Duryodhana, Stada, Drishtva is there. Similarly, Darshitum, right? Drashtum, Mantra, Drashta also, Drashta, Darshanam, okay, of course, derived from this word, yes. Darshanam, right? Karmani Priya, Drishyate, seen. In Kathopanishadam Drishyate, Tvagraya, Buddhya, Sukshmaya, Sukshma, Darshivihi. Dhatu is Drish alone we take. Only for the Sarvadhatu Kalakara, we replace Drish by this Pash. Therefore, Drish is replaced by Pashya. Therefore, what is Drish is called and what is Pashya is called? Technically, no. I'm not asking the same. What is it technically? Sandhi contest. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. What is Sthani?
Drish is Sthanu. Drish is Sthani. And
Adesha is Pashya is Adesha. So this is a Adesha for Sarvadhatuka Lakaras. Therefore, Pashyati. You know what is the future tense of Drish Dhatu? Future tense we have not seen. Rit Lakara. You know, the form would be from Drish alone, it is Drakshyati, it is. He will see. Saha Pashyati, he sees. Saha Drakshyati, he will see. This Dhatu is, that is the Pashya here. Dhatu is Drishya Dhatu only. Okay. That is why I said only for the Sarvadhatuka Lakara. You understand what Sarvadhatuka Lakara mean?
Lang Lakara, all Lakaras.
Not all Lakara. All Lakara, then why should it Sarvadhatuka Lakara? Only the four Lakaras. Lat, Lang,
Lot, Lot and Ling.
So you have to say, not all Lakaras. This is what the four Lakaras only is called Sarvadhatuka Lakaras. So when I say Sarvadhatuka Lakara, I'm not saying Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya, please note. I will ask me later that question. I said Sarvadhatuka Lakara.
Yes.
Lakara is, see, okay, when I don't want to get into that, it's too more technical. You will see that later. Just understand, Sarvadhatu Kalakaram is referring to the tenses and moods. The tenses and moods. One is present tense, past tense, and other two moods. The lot and ling are moods, right? For that, for those four lakaras only, we will have such things, original dhatu will be replaced by the other, not dhatu, adesha. Because drish is replaced by pasya, drish being an sthani. So pasya also will get the status of the dhatu. Therefore, only we can add the pratyaya. Otherwise, you cannot add pratyaya. How will you add pratyaya? Can you add pratyaya to pasya otherwise? No.
No.
It should enjoy the status of being a dhatu because it replaces the sthani. So whatever the properties of sthani is there, that will come to the adesha also. So drish is a sthani, which is replaced by pasya. Drish is the dhatu, therefore pasya becomes the dhatu. Therefore only, we can derive by applying all the rules, pashyati. Otherwise, you cannot get pashyati. Understand? Because it replaces, therefore enjoys the status of being a dhatu, dhatutvam. Then you can follow the other, how it is derived. You can add the pratyaya and then bring in the gana vikarana, etc. Can do. What I am saying is, this drishir is aupadeshika dhatu. Please note, right? Understand?
Yes.
And there are some dhatus which we can derive also. From the upade dhatus and the upadhatu pata, that is upadesha, we can derive. Like, how will you get the word patayati? What is patayati? Patayati, we know. We have seen the Kriya Padam, the Saṃskṛtam Class book. What is the meaning of patayati?
Makes you
read. Makes you read, right? Cause to read. Cause to read means to teach. I cause you to read means what? I teach you. Simple. Right? I cause you to read. Read means don't literally take read. Read means learn. I cause you to learn. See, patati means he reads, he learns, he studies. That's the meaning. Read means don't physically take, literally take. Only reading action alone is patati. Studies. Studies means he learns. So he learns. Saha patati. Suppose if we have a sentence, English sentence, he learns, you can translate as saha patati. Nothing wrong, okay? Learns. Cause to learn, teaching. To teach. So from which dhatu the word patayati is derived?
Pat dhatu.
Pat dhatu alone is there in the dhatu pata. This is the aupadeshika dhatu. From this dhatu, you see the dhatu is pat. Here we have pat. In fact, that is dhatu here is party. How party comes, we will see. From party is the dhatu, we get the word, we get the kriya padam patayati. From pat dhatu, we get patati. From this dhatu alone, party is derived. Therefore, pat dhatu is called aupadeshika dhatu. And from this dhatu, party is derived by adding some pratyaya. So derived dhatu. This is party is it then the upadesha? Party. Is party the dhatu in the upadesha? Will you find this in the dhatu pata? Party.
No.
You will not see party in the dhatu pata. You will not get any such dhatus. You will have only pat in the dhatu pata. So pat is aupadeshika and therefore party is atideshika dhatu. Extending the dhatu. See, dhatus, or we can say derived dhatus. Atideshika means dhatu sanya is extended to the other words, other things, other words. Party, I'm using the word party, the shabda also gets a sanya dhatu because it is derived from the pat dhatu. These are all derived dhatus, derived verbs. Understand? So aupadeshika dhatavaha, original dhatus, and these are atideshika. Atideshika means that word also is derived. The word is Atideshika derived from the word Atidesha. Atidesha means extension. Extending the dhatu sanya to the other words. And they are called by the name Atideshika Dhatavaha.
Idesh.
So we have Patayati, Kadayati, many. So Drishadhatu also, this will become Darshayati. What is Darshayati? Shows. Pashyati sees. Darshayati, he shows.
Shows.
Cause to see. Cause to see means what? I make you to see means you see means I show. Right? Darshanam, Darshayati. Not Darshanam, Darshayati. Okay. So remember these two dhatus. Two types of dhatus in general. Right? Now, though I would have mentioned the word Upadesha, but not this much in detail. Now you can note this. Upadeshika dhatavaha, Atideshika dhatavaha. Now dhatu, it's just we got some general idea. Fine. Okay. You can take it's for our for our level, you can say this is dhatu is done. After that dhatu topic or the next topic, dhatus are known. Okay. Then what will do with the dhatu? You have to derive a padam, kriya padam, right?
Kriya padam.
Kriya padam. Okay. The padam comes later. What about what in general padam means? What is a padam?
Tinantam subantam.
So Tingantam Suvantam Padam. So we have only two types of Padam. There are no other Padams. Remember. Tingantam, Subantam. What are Tingantam? Sorry, what are Subantam? They are what?
Padam.
They are Nama Padam. They are derived from the
Pratipadikam.
From the Pratipadikam. So they are Nama Padam. So Subanta means Pratipadikam. Tingantam means Kriya Padam, and from what they are derived. Kriya Padani. Dhatuhu. Right? Mula is Dhatuhu. Right? What is the Mula for a Kriya Padam? Dhatu. What is the Mula for the Nama Padam? Pratipadikam. Understand? From a Pratipadikam, Nama Padam is derived. From Dhatu, Kriya Padam is derived. Right? Derived means
yes,
how it is derived by the Pratyaya. We will see the Pratyayas. What are the Pratyayas? You understand? Now, Tingantam only we said. So under Tingantam, okay, let us see Tingantam and then we'll just say, we'll talk about Subanta. Tingantam when we say, all the what? Tinganta means?
Means Kriya Padam.
Kriya Padam, therefore, for our understanding or as what we know, we can say the Lat, Lung, Lot and Ling, all these are Dhatukas. They are not alone. Of course, other Lakaras are there. That's why they're all Tingantam, they're all Kriya Padam. Right? I used, loosely the word Lat actually referring to, Pratyaya. But we can use, we can use something wrong. It is used also roughly, loosely used the name of the Pratyaya itself is used to refer to the Kala, the time. Lat means it is Vartamana. Vartamane, in the sense of present. The Pratyaya Lat is used. And we refer to the Vartamana itself by Lat Lakara. Nothing wrong. It's not, I alone use. Generally, it is used. Lat Lakara means present tense. Lung is Lot. Okay. But actually, Lat, Lung, Lot, Linga, they are Pratyayas. They are also Pratyaya only. Okay. I mentioned only 4 lakaras because only 4 we know. Other lakaras not required now. Later we will see. And these 4 lakaras are called Sarvadhataka lakaras. All these things you must remember. So tingantam, right? Fine. Then tingantam only this much. And the tingantam only we have a lot of rules and regulations, etc. But when it comes to tingantam itself, it's not that much a simple. Tingantam means ting is a pratyaya, and the ting pratyayas are classified into not ting pratyayas. I mean, I would say the okay. Let me do this later. Not ting pratyayas. Now, subantam. What is subantam?
Namapadam.
Subantam is namapadam, derived from the pratipadikam.
Pratipadikam.
The pratipadikam also you can see the pratipadikams. There are shabdas which are there in the language, and if you probe the shabda, you will see it is also derived from a dhatu. Pratipadikam also derived from a dhatu. Okay, this is a general thing. Now we have to further probe into it. And with regard to the pratyaya added to the dhatus. So dhatu sambandha pratyaha. That is pratyayas which are added to the dhatu. Now here we can see the classification. What are the classification? What is the classification? How do you classify the pratyayas added to the dhatus? You must say.
Sarvadhatuka and Ardhadhatuka.
Don't forget. Sarvadhatuka pratyaha and
Ardhadhatuka pratyaya.
Ardhadhatuka pratyaha. See, I am just see the topic. I mentioned dhatu sambandha pratyaha only. I have not mentioned tingantam. Sarvadhatuka pratyaha, Ardhadhatuka pratyaha. By adding a sarvadhatuka pratyaya to a dhatu, what do you get?
Kriyapadam.
Not always. It's not true. You cannot say like that.
Okay.
The sarvadhatuka pratyaya is ting pratyaya, then it will get a kriyapadam. Otherwise, no.
Okay.
What about the other? Okay, let me ask you. What is sarvadhatuka? What is sarvadhatuka?
Tin and shit pratyaya.
What about shit then? Shit pratyayas, when you add, you get a tingantam. Namapadam, kriyapadam. No.
No.
Ting pratyayas, all the 18 pratyayas referred to by the word ting, right?
Yes.
And shit pratyayas, they get the sanya.
Yes.
Sarvadhatuka. Ting pratyayas, tingantam alone will get the sanya or will get the status padam. Tingantam kriya padam. Yes. Not shit.
Yes.
So the dhatu takes the pratyaya shit pratyaya. Say for example, you'll see this later. Pat for example, pat plus shatru. Shatru is one pratyaya. It's called present participle pratyaya. It is you get a present participle. We will see. I will explain later in detail. Now just see. Pat plus shatru. Do you get a tingantam? Do you get a kriya padam? When you say tingantam means the ting pratyayas alone, the 18 pratyayas. What is this shatru? Shatru is not one among the ting pratyaya, one among the 18 pratyayas. Therefore, you will not get a kriya padam. Then what you will get? Dhatu plus a pratyaya. This is a krit pratyaya. So, this is a krit pratyaya. So, therefore, what you get, the resultant will be kridantam. Kridantams are pratipadikam.
Namapadam.
Not namapadam, pratipadikam.
Pratipadikam, yes.
This shatru, where shakara is ethalator. Therefore, this pratyaya, shit pratyaya is sarvadhatuka pratyaya, also ethalator. Content is only at. So, pat plus at. Pat plus at, I will not explain the process. We will see later. You get patat. Now, what is this patat? This patat is what is called kridanta. You can decline this patat. It's a pratipadikam. Like what shabda? Like what shabda? No. Like we have seen the patat shabda itself. Patan, patanto, patantaha. Or we will see later. We are not seen present participles. We will see later. But we have seen past participles. That we will see. So patat is a pratipadikam. Is it a kriya padam? No.
No.
Therefore, you cannot say by adding sarvadhatuka pratyaya will get kriya padam. Is wrong. Among the sarvadhatuka pratyaya, the think pratyayas alone give the padam, not the shit pratyayas. Understand? Then the shit pratyayas yield what? Pratipadikam. Pratipadikam, a noun base, which can be converted into a padam by subanta, so by supratyayas. And they are called subanta. Understand? Therefore, when we say pratipadikam, remember this pratipadikam could be a kridanta pratipadikam, or it could be a taditanta. Tadita means the word ending with the tadita pratyaya. That is pratipadikam derived from a pratipadikam. Tadita, taditantam. See, kridantams are those which are derived from a dhatu. Taditantams are those which are derived from a pratipadikam. I write it in bracket. Dhatu means mula is dhatu. Kridanta, the words, the pratipadikam, shabdas are derived from a dhatu. Whereas tadita, for them, the moolam itself is pratipadika. From one pratipadikam, you derive another pratipadika. Tadita. And they are also pratipadikam only. Understand?
Yes.
Don't worry about how it is. We can give so many examples. Like the word Dasharatha, we get the word Dasharati. Dasharatha is the king. In Raghukula, one of the king is Dasharatha. Now, when we say Dasharati, who is Dasharati? Dasharati, the word refers to whom?
Rama.
Yes, any doubt is there? Huh? Dasharati.
Dasharati.
Dasharati, the word refers to Rama, son of Dasharatha. Understand? Dasharatha, the father, and the son is referred to, son of the Dasharatha is referred to by the word Dasharati. Dasharatha, Akaranta Shabda, like Rama Shabda, you can decline. Dasharati is like Hari Shabda, Ikaranta Shabda. From the word Dasharatha, the Pratipadikam, Dasharati, another Pratipadikam is derived. How? By adding Tadita Pratyayas. Understand? You follow?
Yes.
They make Kunti Kaunteya. Pandu Pandava. Dhritarashtra Dhartarashtra. Understand? All these are derived like that only. Right? So all these are Tadita. So that is also Pratipadikam. And another thing is another one also is that is Samasa. Samasa is a compound. A compound is nothing but a combination of two words.
Yeah.
And the resultant will be a Pratipadikam. And therefore then Pratipadikam, the Supratyas can be added to the Pratipadikam. Therefore, a Pratipadikam could be a Kridanta, which is what we are seeing like the Nishta Pratyas, Tavatu Pratyaya and all we are seeing. Taditas we have not seen, don't worry about that. So they are also derived from Pratipadikam. And of course, Samas are also derived from, we can say from a Pratipadikam. In fact, from a Padam, I write Pratipadikam, nothing wrong. From Pratipadikam, another Pratipadikam is derived, which will be the combination of two words, and that is also, a Pratipadikam. It's called Samasa. A Samasa is a Pratipadikam. You follow?
Yes. Sir.
Now, Dhatu, when we say, Okay, coming back here. Then here I said general classification, Sarvadhatuka, Adhatuka. Here I get the example for Kridanta. From Dhatu, a Pratipadikam is derived, right? Therefore, they are Kridantas. Of course, we have seen for Adhatuka, we will see that we have seen the example like Tavatu. Remember the Pratyaya, Tavatu?
Yes.
Content is Tavat. What type of Pratyaya is this?
Krit. Again.
Is a Krit Pratyaya and this is also Krit Pratyaya. What is the difference between Shatru and Tavatu?
Okay, Shatru is a Sarvadhatuka Krit Pratyaya, and Tavatu is a Ardhadhatuka Krit.
Ardhadhatuka Pratyaya. And by the letter, what are the other properties? This is a Kit.
Kit.
Kit means it will not cause Angakarya, right?
Yes.
Anyway, Angakarya is also not possible, Tavatu. And this is Ardhadhatuka Pratyaya. It will get one Ittagama. Some dhatus it will come, some dhatus it will not come. That we will see later. There are rules and which are complicated, which we will not see now. Don't worry. So finally, we get what the Pratipadikam Patita Vat. So Patita Vat you can decline in all the genders. In Pullinga it will be Patitavan, Patitavanta we know, right?
Yes.
Patitavat is a Kridanta.
Pratipadikam.
It's a Kridanta. Kridantas are Pratipadikam, right? They are Kridanta. Why? Because they are end with Krit Pratyaya, therefore they are called Kridantas. And Kridantas are Pratipadikam. Kridantas are otherwise called Pratipadikam. Of course, Kridantas are Pratipadikam. In fact, there's a Sutram also. What are Pratipadikam? Kridanta, a Kridanta, a Tatitanta, a Samasanta. Okay. All Pratipadikam. So now, this is what we have since, Sarvadhatuka, among Sarvadhatuka, think pratyas we are seeing and will be seeing. If we take a dhatu, we add the pratyas in all the four lakaras, lat, lang, lot, ling, with the padam. And among the Sarvadhatuka, shit pratyaya related, we have not seen, we will see later. But Adhadhatuka pratyaya, tavatu, etc., we have seen. Why we have seen? In fact, if you see, this is a good, replacement for lang lakara. Patitavan is past, right? He read. Yes. Equivalent is apatat. So you can say apatat or patitavan.
Patitavan.
Pullinga. So this is what we have been seeing in the Rashtriya Saṃskṛtam book. If you see, that is a topic. You understand? So now we have arrived at our topic. Do you follow any doubts in this?
No, Guruji.
If you see the Rashtriya Saṃskṛtam book, what lesson we are reading, you see what is the topic? Tavatu pratyante parivartanam. This is the previous lessons. You see, Ratavan, Uditavantaha, Sutavan, Kaitavanto. Remember?
Yes,
all this up to this lesson we have seen. Now we have to see Abhyasa 133. Lang lakara madhyama purushasya tavatu pratyante parivartanam. You know tavatu, that is a pratyaya, krit pratyaya, adhatuka pratyaya, right? It's an the pratyas is used to refer to the past tense. And therefore, it's a replacement for lang lakara. Why lang lakara? Because lang lakara, all the dhatus are, it's very difficult to tell the forms immediately. But kridantas are easy. Suppose if I ask you, we read yesterday, how do you say it? You have to think. You have to start from apatata, apatatam, apatan, apataha. You have to tell all the forms. Prathama Purusha onwards, you have to start, then Madhyama Purusha, then Uttama Purusha, when it comes, then you say, Vayam apatam, apatava, apatama, Vayam apatama. Right? You have to start from apatata, apatata, apatatam, apatan, apataha, apatatam, apatata, apatam, apatava, apatama. Then you have to say, Vayam apatama. But Kridantas are much easier. Once you know Patitavan, Vayam Patitavantaha, simple. You know Patitavat Shabda, Patitavat Takaranta Shabda, and declension also we know Patitavan, Patitavanto, Patitavantaha, Pullinge. So you can say Vayam Patitavantaha. The Kridantas are much used in spoken language as well as in the Bhashyam also. If you see Bhashyakara and Mahavashkara, Bhashyakara will always use Kridantas. Even when there are some Kriya Padam in the Upanishad, you will see, or other words, Bhashyakara will use equivalent Kridantas. The Kridantas are much useful, very useful. So you must know. And the forms of the Kridantas, if you remember, I asked you to memorize or remember, whatever it is. Given a dhatu, you should be able to tell the Kridanta Rupam. Here, what Kridanta, what Pratyaya we are seeing is Tavatu Pratyaya. Tavatu referring to the Karta, the doer of that Kriya. When we say Natavan, Natavan means what?
The one who bows. Means he bows.
Natavan means he did Namaskara. He saluted, right?
He didn't.
Not referring to the person, the Kriya, what the person does. Of course, referring to the who does who did Namaskara, who saluted, the person saluted. Understand? Of course, refer to the person saluted alone. But we say Natavan, Saha Natavan. Saha Natavan is equal to Saha Anamatu, right? Natavan. Pratipadikam Natavatu. From Natavatu, we derive Natavan, Natavanto, Natavantaha. So, therefore, Natavan referring to what kala? Past tense, past tense. For past tense, we use the kriya, we use the lakara, lang lakara. There's a good replacement for lang lakara. Why we say? Because for all purusha we can use saha natavan, tvam natavan, aham natavan. I'm talking about pullinga. Okay. If you Srilinga, then natavati, and natavati will be like nadi shabda. That also is simple. Nadi shabda, once if you know, then nadi shabda, like nadi shabda, we can decline natavati. So tvam natavati, aham natavati, if I am Srilinga. Understand? Seven napumsakalinga. So it is easy, much easier. That is why Kridantas. And among the Kridantas, see, Krit Pratyas are many. Among the Krit Pratyas, we are seeing only Tavatu, which is a good replacement for Lang Lakara. That is why if you see the text, first he has, in fact, he has said Lang Lakara, first Lat Lakara, then Lang, of course, he has used Lot and then he has come to Lang, but our order is Lat Lang, then Lot, then Ling. After Lang Lakara, now he is doing Kridanta. He has not yet come to Ling Lakara. He has not yet, started the topic of Ling Lakara. I think Ling Lakara is not yet come. It will come later. Even Atmanepadi Dhatus also have not come yet. You see.
Yes.
Only Parasmipadi. Atmanepadi Dhatus we have seen. I have taught you. Many.
Yes.
You understand? So among the Krit Pratyaya, Dhauta Pratyaya is an important Pratyaya, and the usage is, is the usage is in Kartari Priyaha, of course, referring to the Karta, and the Kala is the Kala, what it denotes is past tense. Lang Lakara, we can say, Lang is loosely we say. Lang Lakara really doesn't mean past. Anyway, we can say, refers to Lang Lakara. We can say nothing wrong in that. Understand? So that is a topic.
Yes.
Now we have arrived at the topic what we are discussing. So let us read some from here. And in fact, last class, I think I started the topic of Upapada Vibhakti, important one.
Yes.
Karaka Vibhakti and Upapada Vibhakti. Karaka Vibhakti already we have seen. What is the order of the Karaka? 6 Karaka, Shat Karakani, Karta, Karma, Karana, Sampradana. All these will come under Subanta. So under here, you can say, under here, Vibhaktayaha, right? Vibhaktayaha. What are the types of Vibhakti? Karaka Vibhakti, which we have seen 7. Karaka, sorry, not 7. Shatkarakani. And Samandha is Shashti. And Upapada Vibhaktayaha. So Upapada Vibhakti. Now we are seeing, in fact, the Vibhakti, both we are seeing. Though already I covered Karaka, Shatkarakani. Now I'm covering in general Vibhaktayaha, where you will have both. Karaka also I will mention, and Upapada also I will mention. Okay, this is the topic I think we started last class. We will not have time to cover, talk on that today. We will read from Rashtriya Saṃskṛtam Class today and then conclude. You understand? This is a general view
Yes, Guru.
of what is and what we have seen. What we have seen, not what is. Because so many things are there. Understand, all of you? Follow?
Yes, Guru.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Guruji.
When I ask you next class what is Saṛvadhātukam, Ārdhadhātukam, without any confusion, you should be able to answer. What Deepika did. It should straight to the
Yes,
point.
Guruji.
No confusion, no blabbering. To the point, what it is. Angakarya will happen or not. That also I taught you. When Angakarya will happen, when Angakarya will be denied. When it will be denied. Angakarya means Anga, if the Anga is a Dhatu, followed by Saṛvadhātukam or Ārdhadhātukam. When Angakarya will be denied.
When it is either Ardha Dhatuka or it is an
No.
Sarvadhatuka.
Not Ārdhadhātuka. Because Ārdhadhātuka Pratyaya follows, Angakarya will happen. When Saṛvadhātukam or Ārdhadhātukam follows, Angakarya will happen. When it will not happen.
When the Sarvadhatuka is apit, Guruji.
When the Saṛvadhātuka is apit, okay. When it is apit, it will be like a Nit. Nitvat, the will be a Nitvat, like a Nit Pratyaya. And therefore, we can say, when the Pratyaya is a Nit Pratyaya or Kit Pratyaya, then Angakarya is denied. Whatever may be the Pratyaya, Saṛvadhātukam or Ārdhadhātukam, when the Pratyaya is Kit or Nit, then Angakarya is denied. Okay.
Yeah.
Please note, whether Saṛvadhātukam or Ārdhadhātukam, Angakarya will be denied when the Pratyaya is
Nit or Kit.
Angakarya I will write later, that I'm not there. I just write when it will be denied. Will be denied when the Pratyaya is, therefore you have to watch for the Ita letter. Understand? When the Pratyaya is Kit or Nit. When the Pratyaya is Kit or Nit. In the case here, Tavatu, Kakara is Ita letter, therefore Angakarya is denied. Though here the conditions are not there, but still I'm saying, here it is not there, in some other case it may be there, right? Angakarya is denied. Understand? But here, Angakarya, Anga and other things we will write later. Angakarya, this is, when it is denied is important. It will be denied when the Pratyaya is Kit or Git. Therefore, when a Saṛvadhātuka Pratyaya is Kit or when a Saṛvadhātuka Pratyaya is Git, Angakarya will be denied. When an Ārdhadhātuka Pratyaya is Kit or Ārdhadhātuka Pratyaya is Git, Angakarya will be
Denied.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Saṛvadhātuka Kit or Saṛvadhātuka what? Nit, right?
Nit.
Angakarya will be denied. Similarly, when the Pratyaya is Ārdhadhātuka Kit or Ārdhadhātuka Git, Angakarya will be denied. So when I say, when the Pratyaya, Saṛvadhātuka Pratyaya, suppose if we take, and I'm taking Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya. Okay, let me take the Dhatu, Tud Dhatu. Just an example. Tud Dhatu belongs to the sixth conjugation. Tud plus Tit. Gana Vikarana is, Sha is the Gana Vikarana, not Shab. Okay, this is sixth conjugation, not the first conjugation. First conjugation, Gana Vikarana is
Shap.
Shab. This is, here the Gana Vikarana is Shab. What type of Pratyaya?
Kit pratyaya. So sarvadhatuka.
It's a Shit Pratyaya, therefore Sarvadhatuka. Very good. Among the Sarvadhatuka, it is Kanka Sankakarya. Okay, let me ask that way. The last letter is a consonant. Therefore, you have to watch for the penultimate, which is Rasvaik. Yes. So Rasvaik Upada. Upada is short ik letter. Therefore, when a Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya follows the Anga having the Upada Rasvaik letter, Angakara can happen. But it doesn't happen. Why? Though Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya. Because it is not a pit. It is apit. Apit will be deemed to be a ngit.
Okay.
Indirectly, we are assigning ngitvam to Sarvadhatuka. That which is not pit will be apit. That's simple, right? That which is not pit, the opposite of pit is what? Apit.
Apit.
That which is not pit is apit. Sarvadhatuka apit will be deemed to be ngit. You can note, it's important. Already I have told you this so many times. Sarvadhatuka apit will be equivalent to Sarvadhatuka ngit. So there are rules for this. I'm not just saying like that. Sarvadhatuka apit will be deemed to be ngit. And therefore, when Sarvadhatuka ngit pratyaya follows, Angakarya will be
denied.
Therefore, tu will not become to. So you will have tudati only. Tudati, tudataha, tudanti. Understand?
Yes.
You must understand this very clearly. Otherwise, you won't be able to follow what we discussed, what we'll be discussing further in the future classes. Important to note. When it will be denied is more important than when it will happen. When a Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya, see, even though Nyakara, Chitta letter is not there here in the Pratyaya, but it is Git. Because all these Sarvadhatuka Pratyayas, which are Apit. Apit means Nakara as Chitta letter not there. They are deemed to be Git. Therefore, Angakaryam is denied. Understand?
Yes. Guruji, I had a question. Are there certain Ardha Dhatuka Pratyaya where Angakarya is possible?
Why not? So many are there. We have not yet discussed it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And here, when it is denied, that alone we discussed. In fact, when it happened also, probably seen. Okay, we will see later.
Okay. Okay.
So the example for Sarvadhatuka Kit, here you can see Pat plus Tavatu. Tavatu is Nadadhatuka Pratyaya, which is a Kit Pratyaya. Therefore, no Angakarya. Angakarya here it is not possible. Even otherwise also not possible. Even, okay, I'll give the example of one Dhatu. I think time is up. I have to stop here. Take for example Drish Dhatu. Drish Dhatu followed by Tavatu. Tavatu is another Dhatuka Pratyaya, Kit Pratyaya. Anga is, penultimate is, Anga having the, Anga is ending with the consonant, therefore you have to watch for the penultimate. Penultimate is a short equilater. Upada is Rasvaik Upada, and therefore when a Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya or Nadhatuka Pratyaya follows, Anga Karya happens, but Pratyaya being a Kit, Anga Karya is denied. Therefore, Dhru will not become Dar. Dhru will not become Dar. Therefore, Drish plus Tavatu, finally you will get Drishtavatu. How the form comes, we will see later. Don't worry about that. Drishtavatu. So Drishtavan, Drishtavanto, he saw. Apashyata ityartaha. Right? Same. You can see here. Adadhatuka Pratyaya, Kit Pratyaya, denying Angakarya. You ask for when Angakarya will happen? Yes, I can show you that also. Drish Dhatu itself, we take Drish plus Tuman. What? Tuman is tum pratyaya. What type of pratyaya tuman is? Sarvadhatukam or ardhadhatukam?
Ardhadhatukam.
Ardhadhatukam. Is it a kit pratyaya? No. Therefore, Angakarya is not denied. It will happen. So Dhru will become Dar. Darsh plus Tum. And before that, this is a pratyaya which will take Itagama. Therefore, you will have Dashitum. That's how the word Dashitum comes. Dashitum. In fact, sorry, there is no Dashitum. Sorry, Kshamitam. Yeah, it's correct only. Yeah, there is no Darshitum. In fact, something else it happens. Drashtum, it is. Not Darshitum. Okay. Anyway, okay, fine, no problem. It's this also we will see it later. Yes, something this Dhatu is wrong example. I'll give another example. Simple. Even Tud itself we can take. Darshitam is not Drashtum is a form actually. It's an exception. We will see that later. Tud if you take Tud Dhatu, Tud plus Tum, you will have To. Angakara will happen Tod plus Itum. Tod Itum. You have here you can see Angakara happening. Right?
Yes. Yes.
So we will see. We have so many pratyas are there. We are not yet. We are just dealing one by one. We are just dealing with the Tavata pratyaya only now. We'll be dealing with the other pratyas later, one by one later. First, let us complete this pratyaya. And here, what pratyaya, the type of pratyaya, whether it will cause Angakarya or not, that must be very clear. Do not have any doubt with regard to this. Okay, I think we'll have to stop here. Yes. Next class we will continue. Remember whatever I said.
Yes, Guruji.
To be clearly understood, no confusion with regard to this. This is not the first time I'm saying all this. I've said this many times before. This is just a summary. Please go through the class again and again. Have thorough understanding so that you would be able to follow for other classes. Otherwise, every time I have to repeat the same thing. Other the kit will not have the Angakara will be denied and etc. So let me not repeat again. Okay. Please go to the class. You record even 50 times, 100 times. You go through, understand thoroughly what we discussed, and what is a pratipadikam, what is a padam. Everything must be clear.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. The Drashdhatu is something peculiar. Their form will be Drashtam. One Agama will come, something else will happen. So that's why I'm not dealing with that. We will see that later. Not Darshitam. One Agama will come, therefore it will become Sandhi will happen, and Sandhi, then Drashtum it will get. Not Darshitam. Darshitam may be the causative form. It's okay. That's why I gave the form to the Dhatu. It's a good example to Tum Pratyaya. Tumanantam also we have to see. We will see that later. In fact, it will come the volume 1 itself of Rashtriya Saṃskṛtam book. One or maybe two. Let me check that later. Okay. Anyway. Dhanyavadaha. I'll send this file.
Yes.
Again, I repeat, watch if required the video as many times, or to go to the notes. Come with thorough understanding. It does not go back again.
Yes.
You have to move on further. Okay.
Yes.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.